And once again, we are unpopular. This is bad. Although it did help slightly. Our population's rising very quickly, actually. We're past the halfway point of how much the island can handle. So, what we're gonna do now... Urban development. So houses are... Any kind of housing is half off. We're gonna get... that. And 2 there. 2 there. There. Massive house reform. Bit expensive. It'll be worth it.
The US want to stash some of their missiles here in Tropico.
I've learned that I don't like doing this one because it leads to a bunch of negative ones. So I will abandon that. Nuclear program's not too far off. Okay, we really need to get on mining uranium. To export it, to get that one mission done. In fact, quick build that now that we have the money.
We have an opportunity to influence the outcome of...
Nope, doing it again. And as you can see...
Presidente, Tropicans await...
Our approval rating is just going down and down and down. That's because the martial law thing really makes people lose confidence in you. And if it gets really low, yeah, if people are unhappy, they'll have a coup or an uprising. Yeah. It's getting bad. You can only do it so much. Job quality up, yeah, so more people want to work there. Make sure that they can also process meat. Okay, we're getting a housing reform, though. Tight quarters. We're probably going to do tight quarters in all of these because we only have so much room to work with. Yep, people are moving in out of the shacks and into those very quickly. That'll lower our homelessness by a lot, but we'll need way more of these. Housing quality would be really low on them, but it's still a lot better than in a shack. Plus here, at least they're paying rent. It's a slight profit over a shack, I believe. Well, I guess it's actually slightly less because we don't need to pay for the upkeep of shacks. No, things are getting a little better. Isn't there one for housing happiness?
President.
No, that was a protest earlier, wasn't it?
Presidente.
Alright, let's call the president. Get some more delaying of the nuclear program crap. Okay, good. They're building the mansions. People move into those fast. Because look at that housing quality.
Howdy, Presidente.
Thank you. Add an extra year to our time limit. That's constantly full of people. Ooh, yes, that's useful. And our approval rating is still going down, of course. Militarists still love us. But that's to be expected. How bad is our coup chance? Our unrest is really high. Rebel threat is also very high. 6 people is not that bad, actually. Our army is enough to take care of 6 people. When it gets 10 or above, that's when I would consider it really high. Like, iffy kind of high.
We have an opportunity to influence the...
Gotta do it again.
Presidente, Tropicans await...
Oh, they're not willing to put up with this much longer. Very high unrest. It's getting bad. Okay, that's a protest. Where are they? Where's the protest? I want to know so I can, see what they want. If it's easy to do, then I'll do it. That's another thing in this game. You hear the sound effect for a protest. I don't know where the fuck it is, though. There it is. What do you want? Liberty? That's easy. Will make the communists like me? They're my largest voting demographic. Yeah, newspapers and TV stations and shit. Put another one there. Gonna have one over here. It's apparently Liberty's really low in the farms. Oh, I can't have any more newspaper stands? I didn't even know there was a limit. I hope we don't have problems employing these guys. Let's up the budget in these, actually, because they're not expensive to do upkeep on. And it would increase the liberty they give. Okay. Ooh, mission done there. That was the uranium one, I think.
Should I call the US president again? Is it
Not yet.
We have been very hungover the last...
Yes. Vehicle factory is unlocked. Those are awesome. Liberty Happiness, that was easy. So the communists like us more, which is good, because they're probably going to hate us again more very soon. Still very high unrest. You can't really manually bring unrest down. Liberty Happiness has gone up quite a bit, though. We're still not up to the standards of the general Caribbean happiness, though. Entertainment is apparently a big problem right now. Let's get a national park. Right, that's right. On this island, there's, like, no room for a national park. Oh, it'd be really good out in the water. Opera houses are actually really good. And cabarets are amazing. Their service quality is an easy 100. Yeah, if you up the job quality, or if you up the budget all the way, then the service quality is an easy 100.
A new era of knowledge is upon us.
What is this? Send a dynasty member? Sure, I've got a shit ton of them. Think we're gonna have to do martial law again? We might have to do that this entire mission. Until we get shit together. And I don't know... If we can't do this mission fast enough, we'll likely just hardcore riots everywhere.
We have an opportunity to I am so...
Military coup has begun. And get rid of martial
Presidente,
law.
Tropicans are...
To all my fellow
I think I'm
Tropicans
losing this.
affected by the electrical shortages that seem to be plaguing Tropico at the
Yeah,
moment.
even these two towers
Hey,
turned on
don't
me.
Be so gloomy. I'm sure you can find lots of fun things to do in the dark. I know I can.
Yeah, this might be it. Yeah. I think that they will eventually aim for the palace doing this, which means I think this is it. Might have to try this again.
Presidente, remember that show where we wanted to execute whoever was responsible?
See, if we could have just gotten the people on our side early, this wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, they're going for the palace.
Sir, I bring great news.
All right. Then we are going to load back to this save. I'm not going to go back to an autosave because basically we had the problem since the beginning. Let's see how you can solve this problem. See, one of the problems with this, though, is this island is in very bad condition in general.
Sir, the USS Battle...
it never had a mission where you don't really have a time limit in any kind of age outside of colonial. So I never really got to really sit down and build it up. Okay. Drills. Ugh. Gotta go through and dole my edicts, which does take up a lot of your starting money, unfortunately. Literacy program helped us a lot. Okay. That's all of that done. Trade routes. We can choose to not import coal, because we'll be mining that. Get both people in here. Okay. Bring the budget down on military buildings. Alright, that's a uranium mine. I want a coal mine. Well, we could use one of those too. Okay. I think that's everything I want to start with. And if we look at our factions, environmentalists hate us, and communists hate us. Communists would like us if we got housing taken care of. So I'm gonna get rid of these houses, because I don't want this kind of house in this kind of area. If I don't have much room, it's tenements.
Get off the beach and go straight to the factory, we will die poor. Well, I can tell them that it's a blatant lie. The more people come to the beach, the more drinks I sell. Can't you see that having fun is the economic backbone of Tropico?
Alright, that'll help the communists standing a bit. I really want to try and cater to the communists in this one, because they're our largest voting demographic, so kind of have to. Also, we can get that newspaper here ahead of time, as well as 2 tenements.
Presidente, thank you for calling me. Presidente. Presidente.
Oh, right, and the other thing I forgot to do earlier... What? I didn't even click on that. Is I have an inventor. I haven't found the other one yet, evidently.
The Russians want...
But I want to make sure that I'm getting research points as fast as possible, because all I need to do to win is get to that technology and build the building. Can't afford more? Right, they're 5,000. Okay, that's a high priority. Okay, we're actually starting to gain some faction support, weirdly enough, not from the communists. I don't know who's starting to like me. And I would very much like a cathedral. Especially considering, you know, we're theocratic right now. And it would, like, make the people like us more. So that's always good. I'd also really like that mission to import, like, 300 people. Or at least 250. Building's not producing. No, it doesn't have any sugar. Right, because no one's working the fucking plantations right now.
Presidente. I have...
Swiss bank account stuff, I can do that fast. Okay, put all of these on type orders because we don't have much room. However, it is starting to clean up the homelessness down there in the industrial sector. I'll need some on the docks too, once our money comes in. And yes, we are going to have debt problems, of course.
Nice
Get
to
that
meet
finished.
you. I am Presidente.
Yep, accept the refugees. Immediately. Tight quarters. That'll fill up fast. Yep, it's filling up fast.
We tried to discover democracy.
Total state control. This really tanks us doing this. But we've gotta. It was the rule of the Let's Play. Yep, that tanked our... Yeah, we're down to 50% again. Although the communists do like us a bit more for it, we do need their votes. You know what do the religious think of this? They like total propaganda and total state control. Or sorry, this militarists. They do not like total state control. Really want the religious and the communists on our side. The industrialists won't be hard at all to get on our side. Because we're definitely built like an industrialist nation. Get the newspaper up fast. Even if it costs me. Okay, and our approval rating is completely tanking.
Some people are growing less and less fond of our beloved Presidente.
I don't know what I did to tank it.
You have to love El Presidente.
That it must be the Constitution.
Okay, Mr. Secret Agent, I've read it. Now will you point that gun somewhere else and give me a kiss?
Yeah, it must be the Constitution doing that. I'm starting to wonder if it's simply possible to do what I'm doing. Do I need to give up? I don't know. Really trying to get people's support here. Not easy. A lot of these probably don't need to be set to tight quarters at all. Might as well increase happiness. Come on, build it faster. I hate when they don't finish a building.
Presidente. In.
Howdy, Presidente.
Thank you. Is that filling up? Yeah, they're all filling up. So we don't have power this time. I couldn't afford to get the power plant right away. Trying to take care of happiness first, which is difficult. Yeah, housing happiness really hasn't gone up. Military loyalty is low, but there's no unrest. I don't know how you get military loyalty up. The game never really teaches you. It's probably in the manual, but no one reads the manual that comes with online Steam purchases. Might have to read it later, I don't know. This is a rough situation. This is really rough. You guys are still making a lot of money, right? Yeah. You're making money, you're making money. Although not much, actually. This is why we need things like furniture factories. Because then we can turn the planks into furniture, make it into something else that's good. Right, it needs electricity.
Giant tropical spiders, President.
Foreign invasion chance? USA. Oof. Crime rate at the docks. Okay, the money's coming back up. Quickly, actually. Go. Suggested building is a power plant, which I would agree with.
The USA have...
Yeah, I can praise them.
President. Presidente, we...
Supermarket unlocked, which are awesome, but they require electricity. They're upgraded grocers.
Should I call the US president?
Not yet. Still exporting rum. Ugh, this situation is bad. I just wish I knew... Okay, we know the environmentalist leader now. Let's bribe you. Because your faction hates us. Might start to like us a bit more now. Just not immediately. So I think that was a glitch right there. Yeah, that was a glitch. You're supposed to be able to see stuff at the bottom. Still at 0 despite bribing their faction leader. Although at least their leader likes me more. Which is kind of nice. The vote will be coming soon. Come on, get that done. Ugh, this is cause for concern. What's our unrest? Still none. Good, so we can get away with martial law for a long time if we have to. Wonder if it'd be better for us to just keep martial law on instead of toggling it on and off a bunch. We don't have the thing for uranium yet, do we? We do. Should have gotten this sooner. Let's just get an automated uranium mine. And regular mines for the gold.
President, Tropicans await
Yeah,
election.
vote, sure. Some people are unhappy with their lives in Tropico, and I have no idea where they are.
Comrade Presidente, I come with dire news.
No! That would tank my economy. Fuck you, protest. Could send the army, although I don't think that helps anything. Pretty sure that makes people like us less, so I don't know why you'd ever do that. Environmentalists are the only one who hate us, but a lot of other people are just indifferent or don't like us particularly. Oh god. It is so hard to maintain an adequate... Could we amend the Constitution specifically? No. I'm gonna say, could we amend it and then just change it right back after the vote? But no, that'd be kind of cheating anyway, because again, the whole thing of the Let's Play is to see if you can, like, you know, what's the difference? How do they run differently? And so far what we've learned is total democracy utopia is way easier. Way easier. I should have made the other island the totalitarian state, because at least that island in general is an easier island. How's unemployment? We still have a lot of unemployment. There, we have some gold mines you can work in. Good job for me, at least. Helps the economy. Okay, got a circus. A few beach sites you probably won't use. Couple of restaurants. Gotta quick build those, try and get them in before the vote.
If you...
Make people happy. So, does that help my standing with anyone? Not really. I hate how it doesn't tell you what you should do to make them like you more. A lot of this is based off your constitution. A lot of it is based off constitution.
Should I call the US president?
Just rechecking what those were. And I hate to build a tenement when things are already really bad, but we have to. I'm just making sure these are all set to tight quarters. Is there any consequence to demolishing those, I wonder? Allowed, evidently. Don't know.
The Politburo.
I've already invited them. Probably should have taken the free industry building, actually. Whatever, educated workers are still important, even though we have, like, no open jobs. Cabaret.
We have an opportunity to influence.
Gotta do it. Because we're not winning that vote.
Presidente, Tropico.
I could say no to the vote, but I think that's an instant
to identify
coup.
the preferences of those strange species inhabiting foreign countries.
I could try, though. Okay, edict, not tourism. Organic campaign, that'll make us money.
Good news, Presidente.
Alright, I don't think we're doing any better this time. The difference is that we don't have a power plant. Now we do, there. Uranium. Probably should have made a uranium mine there, not here. Is uranium really black? Oh no, it's got green in it. Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say, I thought uranium had, like, a green color to it. You know, like a nuclear green. We really need to export that uranium already. It's not done being fucking built. There. Good. Okay. Our happiness is completely tanked. Next time I'm just gonna say no to voting to see what happens.
Our relations with the great Soviet Union are now in the...
Soviet Union fucking loves us.
Did it have to be the USS?
Okay, if that's what you want. Then I will modernize all.
The Politburo has
I
proclaimed...
want a free industry building this time. I can't do a cannery. We can do a factory. We'll have the power for it really soon. That's why I decided not to do a cannery, actually, as it requires even more power. Still, though, probably should have accepted a few less college workers and a few more free industry goods buildings. Keep the economy strong. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Instead of wasting our time, we're gonna do that now. No, you don't need to vote. And we get a coup. Oh no, it just raised... Okay, so all that did was it raised unrest a lot. That alone is probably not enough for a coup. So if I'm lucky, if I play it really safe, I might not cause a
I
coup.
wouldn't get my hopes up too high, but things are warming up between the East and the West.
4 cabins is kind of expensive, but we do need tourism here. Boy, we're right across from the power plant. Kind of have to, actually. We don't really have much room for tourism because there's very little beauty around. We will need travel insurance at some point.
Tropical spider.
Really want to praise the USA to get them to not be hostile. God, research faster! Wait, did it say 6 months on flight? Apparently that's a cheap tech. Oh, yeah.
We will fight you
I think it's the US attacking.
and on the beaches.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Great giant tropical spider.
Rebel threat's getting bad, which is to be expected. If they were smart, they would have attacked right now when the US are also attacking. Oh, the Bay of Pigs. That achievement is survive an invasion from the USA. Okay. That was a really weak invasion. Any factions like me more for that? I don't think so. I don't think they care. Hmm.